Hello friends, let's continue talking about the biggest, the most important scare, the fear that you have while as a financial advisor, you are not yet using marketing automation. In the recent poll that we conducted on LinkedIn, about 55% of the financial advisors said that the primary reason, the key concern of or for not using marketing automation was compliance issues. They were scared, they feared that they might become non-compliant or they might have some penalties to pay because if they do some mistake, that would not be fine. So today we are here to talk about how, or let us bust those limiting beliefs that you have or the reasons that you give to yourself for not using marketing automation, and how exactly or what should you be doing to utilize or to leverage the power of marketing automation. So if you are a financial advisor, you already know that whenever there is a compliance, you already understand very well what was the reasons for that compliance thing to come up, why a particular law or a rule or a regulation came up. That happened because we started misusing something, right? So everything is fine if we use it. Every new technology, every new possibility, everything that you have, the power that you have, until you use it, nobody has a problem. But the moment we start misusing it, the moment human beings start misusing anything that they have, that starts creating a lot of problem. Similarly, marketing or marketing automations was absolutely fine, but because a lot of us started misusing it, this compliance had to be brought in place. And if we understand the basic ideology behind any compliance, it becomes very, very, very easy to be compliant and at the same time build a very healthy and a very trust-based relationship with our clients. So what do you do about it? How do you become compliant? How do you make sure that you do not do something that's not compliant? So when it comes to marketing automation, what you need to be doing is you need to start with segmenting your lists. So if you have a list of email IDs of the existing clients, the prospective clients, the new clients, the old clients, segment the list. This is very important. This is one thing that is going to help you a lot in your marketing efforts and a lot in helping you with setting up marketing automation. You need to segment your list. By segmenting, you ensure that you are only sending relevant information to the relevant people. If somebody is your customer, is already your client, you only send him certain important and certain classified information. If somebody is a prospective client, you only send relevant information to him. So as long as you stay relevant, as long as you are good, that's what the compliance wants you to be. So you segment your list. This is the key and the most important step that you take towards using marketing automation. The second thing is to get a consent. When you are building a list, when you are putting up a contact form on your website or on any form or anywhere for that matter, you get a consistent consent, an explicit written consent that you would be sending them occasional emails or marketing materials or whatever you think of sending to them. You get a consent from them. That's very easy to do. You add a checkbox to your contact form. You take some explicit consent in a written way, in a hard copy form. However you are collecting the data, you just add something where they have an option to tick, check, or whatever it is to give you the consent of sending them marketing emails, regular updates, market updates, some data sets, whatever it is, but you get the consent from them. So you segment the list, you get the consent, so you make them enter into your list, you make them enter into your marketing automation campaign, you take the consent from them, and now you give them an option to move out also. So just these three things. So you give them an option to move out. That means you give them an option to opt out, you give them an option to unsubscribe from your mailing list. So if they are getting irritated because you mail so much, you send too many messages, they have the option to unsubscribe you. That ways, you remain compliant, you remain valuable, you remain relevant, because if somebody sees your messagings as a noise in the marketplace, or you get to understand if there are a lot of opt-outs happening from your list. You need to figure out that are you really creating value with your content? Are you really giving out something that is not needed by most of the people in your list, which is why you are having so many opt-out requests? So you need to work on then creating or improving the type of content that is valuable for the marketplace, that your prospective clients or the segment of that list that you're sending those emails and messages to, they find it useful, they read it, they go through it, and it is not just spamming them every single day with some random messages created from ChatGPT or some automated tools, or by giving it to some VA who creates some content for you. No, you should not be doing this. So what you should be doing is, you should be segmenting your list, you should be getting the consent, and you have to provide a way out, provide opt-outs. And when you do all of these three things, that's all that the compliance requirements wants. There's nothing more, there's nothing less, there's nothing more difficult, nothing very difficult that you cannot be doing it, because the rest of the things you have already been doing it. You have taken care of the terminology, you have already taken care of the content, you already are aware of what kind of words to use and what kind of words to not use in your marketing materials. But when we talk of marketing automation, taking the marketing a notch ahead, then these are the three things that you need to take care of, and these are very easy things to do. There are technologies, there are tools that help you do all of these things. You do not have to spend a single extra dollar to get these things done, because all the platforms that offer marketing automation are already taking care of all of these things. They are already providing you opt-outs. If you have been receiving a lot of emails, you see there is an option to provide an opt-out. There's an option for you to unsubscribe from that email list. So you already have, whenever you have submitted a contact form, you have clicked on that checkbox where you have allowed them to send you marketing materials, send you regular updates over email. So you have already been doing that. You have already been a part of so many marketing automation lists. So why not create one for yourself? Now that you have done this and you already understand what marketing automation can do for you, the benefits, like it can save you a lot of time, it can do a lot of other things. What are the key things that marketing automation does? Let us talk a little about the benefits that marketing automation has. Number one is it nurtures your leads. Marketing automation can help you nurture your leads without being actively involved into the process. Yes. Number three is automates your follow-ups. The moment you have a workflow, you create an automation, marketing automation takes care of the follow-ups as well. Because what happens is, whenever there is a new prospective client who comes into the system, we interact with him on day one, we interacted with him on day two, but then we leave him. If he does not convert in the first or the second meeting, what we generally do is we leave him. But if somehow we can automate and we can keep following up to them in the form of an email, in the form of a text message, in the form of a new YouTube video that you have uploaded, in different ways, if you can keep following up with them, you will see the lead converting very soon. Then third thing is, you stay on top of the mind. With the help of marketing automation, you always stay on top of the mind of your prospective clients. Whenever your prospective client becomes your lead, it's not important, it's not necessary that he is ready for the sale. He might be little interested in your services, but he might not be needing your services for the next 6 months or 1 year. So what do is, you keep following up, you keep creating a lot of value to stay on the top of their mind, so that whenever in the next 6 months or 1 year's time they need your service, it is you who is the first person to come in their mind. So these were the most important and the key benefits of using marketing automation. And if you are not clear with your fears of using marketing automation, what are you still waiting for? Ask me if you have any questions around compliance issues, how marketing automation can take care of them, and how can you get started with marketing automation for your business. Feel free to ask me in the comments below, and I'll be helping you with the same. So have a great and a wonderful day. Bye bye.